Hey, how was... Oh my god. What in the world happened to you? Who did this? God, you look... You look awful. Come here, sit. Hold still. I know it stings, but you need to hold still, otherwise it'll get infected. What do you mean it won't? Just because it looks fine now doesn't mean you can just leave it to heal on its own. From the looks of things, you're lucky you don't need any stitches. So, you want to tell me what happened? Took care of it? What do you mean you took care of it? It doesn't answer my question in the slightest. God, you've always been so stupidly stubborn, and Lord knows that's one of the reasons why I love you, Firecracker, but can you please just put that aside and tell me before I go ballistic? Oh God. What in the world did you do? Nothing? If you did nothing, then how come you came home with all of these cuts and bruises? Sure, I'm sure some random stranger decided to jump you, brass knuckles at the ready. No, you're not telling me the full story. You should know better than to try and hide anything from me, Firecracker. So go on, spill. Tell me what happened. What? Hold on, back up. What? No, sorry, I'm just... No, I believe you. I know, or at least I hope you'd never lie about something like that, but... God, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that someone came up to you and asked you about me. And you're sure they used that name. Oh, God. No, I didn't. I didn't leave the house today at all. I was catching up on all the tours we've been putting off. Christ. So, let me get this straight. The person who did this to you accosted you outside of your office building, and when you refused to give up where I was, they decided to beat you to a pulp. Right. Of course. I mean, considering how bad those wounds are, I don't even want to imagine how bad the other guy must look. But, oh crap. It's fine, it's fine. I just need to call in another favor with a friend of mine. Yeah, the same friend I called in a favor with when you showed up to the hospital last time. Nothing, it's fine, don't worry about it. Hey, what? Tell you what's going on? What do you mean? You're the one who refused to tell me what happened in the first place. You come home all bloody and messed up, and I had to pull teeth out just to get you to talk to me. What? What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? I'm trying to protect you. Whatever happened to me in the past is none of your concern. Just please let me protect you. Just this once. I'll never ask for you to turn a blind eye again, but I can't let you get involved in this. It's too much. What? What do you mean you already took care of it? You talked to Anastasia. Are you crazy? How do you... Never mind, look. I'm only involved with her because she and I have a transactional relationship. Whenever she needs someone with medical expertise to assist her under the radar, I help her out. Whenever I have an unsightly issue I need to deal with, she helps me out. It works out for the both of us. Oh, please. Politicians take oaths to protect and defend their countries all the time, but the vast majority of them don't follow it to the letter. And if I have to break the rules to protect you, protect us, I will. Give me my phone back. Give it. Fine. If you really want to know, sit down. Just sit down and I'll tell you, please. So, as you know, Joyce isn't the name I was born with, but the reasoning behind it was more than just I preferred it. When I was 16, I was living in a very bad part of town. Everything associated with that statement I've either experienced or witnessed, and one day I witnessed something I shouldn't have. There was this gang that a lot of the high schoolers ran with, and a couple of my classmates tried to get me to join in at the time, and I refused. However, they still let me hang around. I don't know if it was because I was eye candy or because they were gonna bait me into joining, but hanging around them directly landed me in a courtroom, testifying against some of the same classmates who wanted me to join for someone else's extrication from life, if you catch my drift. I had to be placed in witness protection, got my name changed, got my old name redacted from the court documents, the whole nine. The ironic thing is that the experience was what led me into wanting to become a doctor. I mean, yes, the victim was a bad person, no one can deny that, but the first thing I thought of at that moment wasn't that. It was to help him. It was to save him. Anyway. Now you know, and now we can put this all behind us. Except for the part where you contacted Anastasia behind my back. I mean, I knew you were a firecracker, but I never thought you would be bold enough to get involved in that world. You should have never contacted her. The two of you were never meant to meet. And I appreciate that, but it's not your job to protect me. It's mine to protect you. You've been through enough because of me. I've hurt you, I've offended you, I've even left you. You don't have to protect me, I don't want you to, but just... I'm sorry, I don't want to be the source of your pain anymore. You went through hell and back when we first called it quits, and now you show up battered and bruised, and I can't bear the thought of knowing that I caused you pain again. Thank you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have lashed out like that. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but please, don't ever do that again, okay? You don't need to be involved in that. You are the brightest light in my life, and I'd hate for you to be dimmed down because of me. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Let's get you to bed, okay? You need rest. And lots of it. No, don't. It's fine. We'll talk more about what to do in the morning, but for now, you really need to get some rest.